Now I arrived here at first light, but I thought I'd show you in better light how I prepare my setup. I'm here to try and shoot as many jackdaws and magpies as I can, since they're eating a lot of the meal set out for the livestock. 1 or 2 birds is no problem, but since there's a flock of 20 or 30 of these birds, it adds up to a lot of meal per day. As you can see, I've got something nice and soft to set my rear end on. There's no joke sitting on cold wet ground for 2 or 3 hours. I like putting my face veil on, cover up as much white skin as possible. Now this old camouflage net, I have a hole cut in the middle of it, and I can pull it round me like a poncho. It can be a bit of a hassle getting it set up right, but once you have it on you, it looks quite good. This piece here I've tied to the back, and I can pull it over my face and head. Of course I wear a pair of gloves. I hate the feel of them between my hand and the rifle, but I need to cover up as much skin as possible, because these birds are only going to be about 15-20 yards away from me. I have a pair of homemade shooting sticks to set the air rifle on, to give me as steady as aim as possible. And I have my BSA Super 10 custom with me. Make sure the rifle's loaded, safety catches on. Now this is about the only bird I've managed to zoom in on, as I found that they're very quick at spotting the hand movement. See that dark diagonal twig running from right to left? It's about to save this jackdaw's life. I couldn't see it in the scope. See the tip of it flying off there as the pellet hit it? It's a lucky jackdaw. Now this is an hour or so later on. I have the camera already zoomed in to about 6 powered, so that I don't have to move my hands around too much. And I managed to get a clear path for the pellet, get a clean headshot. Now when you sit long enough around hedgerows and farmyards, you start to see plenty of other wildlife about. It can be quite entertaining to watch this while you're waiting for your next shot. Now this bird landed in a tree about 30 yards to my left, but I managed to get the rifle and myself swung on without him noticing me. But there's a branch in my road, and I'm going to have to wait till I get a clear shot at his head. But he just straightens himself up here in a moment, and I managed to thread the pellet between them 2 branches. Get a clean headshot. Now this is some time later on. This greyback crow has spotted one of the dead jackdaws lying at the base of this tree. And try as I might, I could not get a clear path to the pellet through all those twigs and branches. If it had sat higher up in the tree, I could have got a clear shot at him, but sometimes that's how things go. Just a couple of jackdaws this morning. I've sat for 3 or 4 hours from first light. I've had plenty of other opportunities and a wee of misses, but they always seem to sit behind the one branch in the tree you can't get a shot through. But 2 birds is better than nothing.